Oh, you okay?
Yeah. Right, I'm waiting for Doyle to turn up at my house. We have decided to go and do the 5 Ferries bike packing trip. I know people can do it in a day. We've decided to do it over 4 days. So we'll start in tomorrow morning and then we'll be back on Tuesday night. So we've got our route, which we'll put online on Komoot so you can have a look at that, what route we've done. So what we're going to do is go to Ardrossa and across, I think it's Brodick, then round all the way round instead of cutting straight up to the ferry at the top. We go round the bottom of Arran round to the top, and then wild camp somewhere up there. We don't know where yet. We've got a rough idea. And then on the Sunday morning, we'll cross over, and then we go up over the tops, and then cross from Tibet over Tarbet, is it called? And then we go across and then up and round, and you see on the Komoot map. So then we do that on the Sunday, then on the Monday cross over to Bute. We're going to do the route of Bute, and then on the Tuesday back over to the mainland and Wyners Bay, and then back down to Ardrossa where we've been parked up. So this is our trip. We're about to set off. I'm waiting for Doyle to arrive, so we're about to set off in about an hour up towards Scotland. So hope you enjoy our trip. All the way around.
What are you doing, mate?
You filmed me the wrong way up for starters.
No, we're on that.
Yeah.
Why's you got to do it for, man? Fucking look at that. What a liberty. Brand new, and I've laddered me tight. There's a smiley face there, couldn't I?
So we've arrived here.
Look at that. You can see the calf. See that? Look at that power calf. That.
Yeah. We'll find out tomorrow. So we've made our way to Sasquatch, or whatever it's called. What's it called, this place? Sasquatch in there?
Don't know, but it's Scottish with a Spanish spelling.
Yeah, it sounds Spanish. It's not Spain. It's freezing. We're here. By the side of a radio.
Gino De Campo's dropped off a bit of pasta for us.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this goes. But
yeah.
Remember cooking.
He's gone to rob the van next door.
We're just in a little dogging spot in the middle of nowhere. So we've just arrived and woke everybody up. We're getting our pasta on.
How is it? How is it? Really?
Water's cooking. I need to get a proper coat on because this is freezing. I can't get in the pasta because my hands are numb. Morning. Here we are. Packing up. Just got up. Packing the van up. And then we're going to head up to Ardrossa to get the ferry, and then start our little bike packing adventure. Say morning, Doyle.
Morning, Doyle.
See you there.
Nips, how'd you sleep? Here we are in Ardrossa. How you feeling, mate?
Good. Tired, but good.
relaxing. I'll put the overshoes on, sit back, cup of tea and a poo. Right, let's do it.
Made ferry, 9:48 set off from Adrossa.
Weather says it's going to be alright, no rain,
looking okay. Flip it around, how do we flip it around? Oh, you can't. So it's looking good at the moment, but we haven't started cycling yet and the bike's weighing an absolute ton. We should have maybe packed a lot lighter, well I should have anyway. He's packed light, I'm well heavy. So hopefully, a lot of mine's just food, like my food. So I have to just eat all of that and lighten up a bit. See you on the other side. Gravel, mate. At last.
Amazing. How do?
Well,
hey up.
On the commute map, you'll see that we had to go through. Well, it was closed off. It was okay on commute, but it was closed off. To climb over a fence, walk through boggy ground. My feet are soaking. Probably not the best route, but we're now on this gravel path. Up really over the first proper hill, mountain.
Yeah.
See you on the other side. Yeah. You what? It's soaking. Oh man. Way harder than I thought it was going to be. I tell you what, when you plan anything on a canoe, you really need to zoom right in and have a look at what the terrain's like, because this is mental. Probably walked a good chunk of what we've ridden, and we're probably not even that far in. I don't even know, probably not even 6-7 mile. It's just boggy, so wet. I've come off my bike over the handlebars once. I'll show you the absolute carnage at the front. It's mental. All down here, I'm just covered in crap. My feet are soaking, but at least it's not raining. I'm not the one stopping around, faffing. Wow.
We're at the top of today's climbing really, one little climb left I think, probably about halfway through. I've stopped about 10 times to sort my bike out, Ryan's probably stopped about 3. I thought he'd just come off his bike but it was his bag, so we've used what every good Blackpool boy does and used a good strap on. So hopefully a nice run in now to the campsite and get a bit of tea on.
Right, it's about, what time are we on? About 5:30, and the road was shut on our route, so we were going from like the south of the island and up kind of the west coast of the island of Arran, up to Lochranza, I think it's pronounced, and then the road was shut, so we've had to go inland and then back out again. It's a bit of a pain, but we've just ended up coming down the coast road now. Doors behind me. We're probably about an hour before camp, and we need to get there really because it's going to start getting dark. We don't really know where we're going, so we're just kind of camping anywhere we want. But it's beautiful. Seals on the beach. It's mega. Yeah. Doyle, how you feeling, mate?
Relieved to be at camp.
We've found a camp spot. This is it. Looks beautiful. And then that's hopefully what we'll wake up to in the morning. Or will. Will if we stay here. It's amazing.
My heart's in the Highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, a chasing the deer. A chasing the wild deer and following the roe. My heart's in the Highlands, wherever I go. Farewell to the Highlands, farewell to the north, the birthplace of valour, the country of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I rove, the hills of the Heelands, forever I love. Farewell to the mountains high covered with snow, farewell to the straths and green valleys below, farewell to the forests and wild hanging woods, farewell to the torrents and loud pouring floods. My heart's in the Heelands, my heart is not here, my heart's in the Heelands, a chasing the deer, a chasing the wild deer and following the roe. My heart's in the Heelands, wherever I go.
What are you doing, mate?
Doing good. Doing good and warm. My socks are drying out. We've got tomato, it's cream of tomato soup, not just tomato soup, cream of tomato soup on the go with some woodleys of Arran, hot, well, not hot, but crusty rolls. And I've even got myself a bottle of Merlot. So yeah, things are great.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. And the views are incredible.
Morning. Just got up. It was alright when I went to sleep, but then freezing this morning. I just woke up. So many loud birds and finally just. Doyle.
What?
You getting up?
Am I getting up?
You getting out?
Yeah, I need to get up.
Yeah, so yeah, packed up and get to the ferry, decent time. Start our next day 2. See you in a bit.
Morning, day 2, good sleep, it's cold, rained a little bit, I think I heard some wolverines outside the tents. Absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of rain, not too much. And then an illegally strong coffee. How's last night?
It was good, man. It was started raining during the night, spitting a bit, but apart from that, we got up this morning, beautiful. Had a bit of porridge, ready set off, and we only got to get the ferry from down here, about 8 minutes away on the bike apparently, and then we're off to our next stop, making our way to Tarbet, and then I can't remember what it is now, another ferry across, and then all the way around to the night before we go to Bute. So we've got a second day in, feeling good, hopefully the cramp stays away, plenty of salt today. I'll see you on the ride. We've just boarded the ferry from La Cranza to, I don't even know how you say it, where we're going to, and then we're driving, well, Dan's driving, I wish we were. No, I don't know, we're cycling over the tops then to Tarbet, so we're on the first part of the journey on the second day. We'll see how it goes, hopefully it's better planning and we've not got as much mud to stretch through, and we've just got gravel roads and normal roads. That'll be nice. Nice easy day.
So, when we get to the Colin Trevine Hotel, I reckon rare roast beef, red in the middle, goose fat, triple cooked roast potatoes, roasted carrots, maybe some cauliflower cheese, and a double portion of apple crumble.
Ice cream or
Custard
custard?
with ice cream, mate.
Oh,
You've got to
both.
double up. You've got to double up. Maybe a little sprinkle of cinnamon.
It feels like a long way away, that
Does,
dream.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Go on, let's do it.
Got a ferry to catch, yeah.
Go on then. Allez.
Been a nightmare day, but fish pie to finish. It's not the beef dinner that you were hoping for.
The chili as well.
Chili and potatoes and a fish pie. And I went for the
I'm all wanted that for
fish
the
and chips
protein.
and some prawns. Amazing.
Right.
Oh, so I'm being really quiet. We've had such a mad day. We were coming over the tops we got to Arran, over to, I don't even know what the port is. We're coming over to Tobet, and my seat post was failing all along, and I was saying about the seat post problem that we had, but every time that you put any pressure on the seat post, it was dropping down. So we've got to eventually got to Tobet, and as we literally were coming into the town, I say town, it's really small. Doyle kind of grabbed somebody and said, "Oh, you don't know it's a bike mechanic?" And she went, "Oh, luckily my husband's into cycling, so he's got a few bikes." So we said, "Well, our seat post is failing." He was on the way back from Wales, which is like a 4.5-5 hour drive. So she rang him and he said, "I'll grab the seat post out of the garage and see if that'll fit." And so we managed to fashion something together. And then we found out that the ferry from Tarbet, I keep saying this probably wrong, I keep saying Tibet, but it's probably not Tibet, but Tarbet over to Port of Adi has been cancelled for the next 2 days. It was like, oh my god, there's cycling up and around to get to there. It's like 100 and something miles. So that's not an option. So she said, "Oh, will you camp in our garden for the night until my husband gets back?" He then was going by Glasgow and said, "I can get you a seat post and a clamp in Glasgow on my way home." We're like, amazing. So he's got as a seat post, he's got as a clamp, he's got some carbon paste, and then he's driven back here. We're camping in his garden. And then we're like, "Oh, we'll just wander down and have a drink in Tobit, and he was like, okay, well, it's our wedding anniversary. So on the night of his wedding anniversary, we were in his garden. And then they said, well, the problem is, there's no ferries over to Port of Adie. He went, don't worry, I've got a boat. I'll take you across in the morning. I'm going to put the lottery on tonight. Unbelievable.
So we've just pedalled down to Tarbert, just from where we stayed for the night in Emma and Stu's garden, and now we're just waiting for Stu to go and get his rib. We're going to jump on his rib, and he's kindly offered to take us over to Port of Adie, where we're then going to cycle around to the Colin Trevay Hotel, meet up with my mate, and then I think we'll get the ferry over to Bute. We'll catch you later. Living the dream!
Games.
No, we're not. We're in that place beginning with a T.
Tagliatelle.
We're in Tagliatelle. We're just stopping off for a cheeky gutty. Then we're going to go over round the top, maybe stop and have a brew. And then on to Claire's place, the Colin Trevay.
Colin Trevay.
Colin Trevay, we can't pronounce it. Colin Trevay. Then hopefully over to Bute today. Back to me a tuna butty for Slater.
Finally made it over to the other side. We got a lift this morning off two very kind gentlemen in a boat. Cost us 40 quid, but well worth it. About 120 miles to go on a diverted way round. So we were over into Cairns, had a spot of lunch, 2 tuna butties, a can of Coke. We're living like kings. We were absolute picturesque, beautiful scenery. And now we're on our way to Colin Trevay's, right around the other side of the water here, taking in some of the beautiful scenery. See you around there for a pint and hopefully a bit of grub. Onwards.
I'd have said, what, shy of a mile, a kilometre maybe,
Horrible.
kilometre, pushing bikes up hard hills.
We're on the road to Coltrave. I think it's pronounced, but we're about 5 miles away. I can't wait to get there. We were supposed to get there yesterday and the day behind, but you know, at the end of the day, it's what it is. We don't have to rush. We've got all the time in the world.
Right, so we got to Coltrave. There's probably several ways of pronouncing it and we keep getting it wrong. My mate Claire's just gone to get a Chinese. We pitched up by a lovely
I don't think
river.
you've actually said that your friend, happens to own.
She owns the only pub in a massive wherever distance. So we're here, she's over there with a fella and kid, and we're just pitching up for the night. And then about 8:10, we're going to have a Chinese and sit round, have a chat. Ryan's going to have copious drinks, and then tomorrow. And I like the sound of that running horse.
Although, will that send you to sleep?
Hey?
Will that send you to sleep?
The amazing part there, sleeping on the plane.
Yeah, I don't sleep on a plane properly. But apparently there is also otters in here, and I know that otters can be quite, well, if they can smell food in our tent then they could be knackered.
You know what? That water is
Well, we might be bathing in that in the morning. Anyway, last day tomorrow. I'll have a bit of a dip in there, wash myself off.
Oh my god, what a night. So we went to the pub last night and we had a Chinese, and then we had a couple of beers. Well, I did, he didn't. And then got in our tents at this amazing little spot next to the stream. A little stream going down into the loch. And now we're on our last day, but we're well behind, so we're probably not going to see much of Bute. I think it's straight through Bute, straight onto the Rothsay ferry back to Wim's Bay, and then back down to Redrossan. Oh, I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. I mean, this isn't that bad, but it's not your bed, is it? Anyway, on we go.
Action. So we're just heading over to Bute now. Good night last night, had a Chinese. No otters around camp. And where we headed? Yeah, back to the van. 2 ferries today. Ferry number 1 now. Back over to Bute. Down Bute. Where's the train from?
Rothsay.
Rothsay. Apparently it's a bit like Blackpool, so we'll see when we get there. Not the good bit of Blackpool. And then, yeah.
Wimes Bay.
Wimes Bay, and then try and avoid
all the way down through the logs.
bad traffic.
Back to Redrossan.
See you in a bit. Got to Largs, Bob Marley is playing fairground. On the last stretch, probably about 9-10 miles to go now, back to the van. And I think I might have a sleep while Ryan drives all the way home. Don't forget that. So days. Oh.
back, Drossen, where we started off. It didn't exactly go to plan. We didn't really see as much of Bute as what we wanted to. We just had to kind of get straight back, and the wind today back all the way down from Coltrevy all the way to get the ferry from I can't even know where we've gone from. Well, across from to Wines Bay and then back down there. It was just horrendous. So anyway, we're back now. It's been amazing. We've been so lucky. The weather's been great. Anyway, see you later.